It's me.
And me. And them.
It's us.
Hey guys, Colin here. I wanted to share some birth and labor tips that helped me along the way and kind of afterwards I realized would have been a little bit more helpful. So one of the first things I wish I did a little more was get involved with the birth plan. Erin had this idea of what she wanted the birth to be from beginning to end, and she wanted me to watch videos, wanted me to read some books and all this type of stuff, and I did some. I should have done more, been more supportive, and I should have got more involved to be able to kind of help along the way. Erin had a plan of using hypnobirth, having her sister there for massage, and all this stuff pre-planned out. So the more involved you are, as you're the one not giving birth, you're the one that kind of has to help guide where everything is going and being the voice for your partner. I had to help make some decisions while Erin was going either through contractions or things like that. So it was good to be involved and kind of know what she wanted to make the birth easier on her. Second thing I'd recommend is bringing pillows, food, creature comforts, whatever, for yourself as the dad. Partner gets a bed that's comfortable. I got a little couch that basically was the size of this, and it pulled out and it was basically wood to lay on. And a very thin sheet and a tiny pillow because they were out. There was just so many people coming in and out that needed it more than I did, like pregnant women. So I wish that I packed my own blanket, my own pillow that I love to go home to and put my head on, and it helps me fall asleep. We brought some food, little snacks, because we were going to be there for cervical ripening and induction. So it took us a couple extra days, and not having to run and get food or kind of try and order food and things like that. It made it cheaper, and it made it things that we wanted, that made it more comfortable for us. So Erin was able to have the snacks that she liked. I was able to have things that I liked, and it made the time there a little easier. It made the space our own and kind of just helped with all of that. And if she can eat during her labor, if they allow that, it helps with energy. We were up for 2.5 days before the baby was born dealing with that, and in between contractions Erin was able to take a snack and just eat it to be able to get through and get enough energy down the road to kind of keep going and pushing herself. With that, kind of another one is to sleep and eat whenever you can, however long you can or little you can, or however much you can eat or however little you can eat. Just any amount is going to help give you that energy and sustainability to keep going. Like I said, we were there for 2 days before labor really started. About 24, 2 full days. And then we went through labor and everything. So it was a very long process, and being up for most of it didn't help. There was a lot to go through, and just being able to sleep or eat during those down moments helped give energy enough to go through it. You'll feel in the moment no energy and you'll just feel drained, but you just, for some reason, you just keep going. And then when it comes time, you'll forget that you were tired and forget that you were hungry, but you still need that energy so your body can run. You'll have moments where this next tip will come in hand, and it is to keep her motivated. As the one not going through labor, being the dad not going through labor, the main thing that I could do is keep her motivated. And with that, it's kind of a fine balance of over-motivated and not motivating enough to where you're going to tick them off because you're trying to just push them, and it's not it makes it feel like, well, you've got to do this no matter what, and they have to, but you don't want to make them feel that way, to all right, you can do it, and then you don't care. So you've got to find that nice edge of the sword balance of keeping them moving forward and mentally kind of prepped and going, because it's a draining situation. Just watching what my wife did was amazing and crazy. The energy and the effort and the pain and everything she went through is more than I could fathom, and just trying to be able to keep her going. She's not someone who ever wants to quit doing something. Like, she always just gets stuff done, and there was a couple of moments where it definitely, I saw like her just kind of just at the edge of being tired and just done with everything. So you just need to keep them coaxed along, but not too much, or else you end up being the bad guy. One of the biggest things that I could say is be prepared to throw it all out the window. You could have your birth plan with your hypnobirth. Your sister there is a massage therapist trying to help kind of relax, and it just all completely goes out the window. Be prepared to go with the flow. We were mid kind of major labor, kind of in between the period of where the baby was coming and there was no turning back. And Erin did not want any of her hypnobirth tracks. She didn't want any sounds. She didn't want any music. She did not want anyone to touch her, so she did not want her sister to give her a back massage, foot massage, like anything to try and comfort her, to relax her. And then she did not want me to like hold her hand. So it was one of those, you've got to be prepared to make those kind of quick changes and decisions in what she needed. She wanted to not sit or lay down in specific positions. She originally wanted to try and change positions every couple of hours, but there was very much just like a one way until she was completely done with that position, and then quickly find another to give some sort of comfort. Partway through, I just kind of put one of the hypnobirth tracks for relaxation and kind of focus on, just to try and, like, I know she didn't want it, but it was one of those I was trying to help motivate and relax her. It was just a soft sound in the background, and in the moment she didn't want it, but later on she said it may have helped, but it's such a hectic time, so just be prepared to go with the flow. And the final thing I would definitely leave with you is it doesn't end at the hospital after the baby's born. Once you get home, still continue to be that support. You're going to have to be that support for the rest of your life and everything like that. But one of the big things that we had to go through was Erin was in a lot of pain, obviously, after giving birth to a child and going through that process. She had to basically go up our stairs once to our bed, and she was kind of in the bed for a day or two and just had to like hobble to the bathroom, and we had to bring her everything. So you need to be that support in between the recovery time, or in between the birth and when she's fully recovered, during that recovery time, so she can get that rest and the support needed, because she can't do it by herself. It's what we're here for, as that support. So hopefully this helped. If you guys have any other tips, leave a comment about them in the down below, and yeah, subscribe for some more, and we'll see you later.